Hi, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to go through some preschool slash toddler slash under 3 curriculum that I've used for my children. Now, but disclaimer, I don't think everybody needs a curriculum for their toddler or their preschooler. I think a lot of it is play-based learning. They learn so much by their daily interactions, by helping out around the house, by playing basically. However, I do believe in the power of just spending 10 to 15 focused minutes every day towards your child's learning. That's the way I've always done it. I've seen it work with all 3 of my children. My oldest is 5 and my twins are 3 years old. I've seen it work for them, just 10 minutes, because that's how long their attention span is anyway. So I think these are my favorite thing for anyone who just needs some guidance or some structure in how to do those things. So the first curriculum that I'm going to suggest is one called Playing Preschool, which is by the account Busy Toddler on Instagram. All the links will be down below. And this curriculum is not faith-based, so it's secular, I would say. There's nothing to do with any faith or religion in it. But I really like it. It's just well laid out. She thinks of everything for you, so it's literally open and go. You just open it. There's a resource list that shows you everything that you need to buy for that week. They are units, so for like the next week or 2 weeks, everything will all be under the umbrella of the unit or the topic of that unit. So I think the first unit is apples. So your children will be learning how apples grow. They'll be reading books to do with apples. Their counting will be to do with apples. And there'll be there's lots of reading as well. So she includes a resource list, a book list, and every day you have an activity that maybe takes about 5 minutes of prep time, and it's quite easy to complete, and it's recommended from the age of 2. I really like this curriculum because it takes away all the work, and as you can imagine, especially if you're a busy mom, it's nice to just have something done for you. So I really recommend it. And she also has a corresponding website where you can get more ideas of the fun play-based things to do. And yeah, all round, I think you can't go wrong with it because it includes reading, which is so important for children that are learning. I think that's probably one of the main, and if all you did was read with your children, they would learn a lot. But she includes a lot of books, but she also knows that kids like to get stuck in. So she encourages that, even for the parent who's not that creative. The second one that I'm going to recommend, which I used and I loved and I saw great results from, is Toddler Preschool folder. And this is from another YouTuber called JDA. Again, I will link it in the description below. But it's a toddler learning folder, and it just takes them gently through the alphabet, through shapes, through colors, and there's so much to it. You just go through it day by day. And I found that the repetition and repeatedly doing that, especially with my eldest son, doing it daily, you could see him retaining and memorizing things. So it's a lot of like matching up, line drawing. So yeah, it was a really good curriculum. The only thing that I would say is that it involves a lot of cutting and a lot of laminating and a lot of printing. All of them involve a lot of printing. Let me just put that disclaimer out there. But this one in particular, it involves a lot of cutting and a lot of laminating, which was really tedious. And especially as I was making another one because when I had twins, I had one already and I had the other one. It was just tedious laminating and then cutting out the shapes so that they can do the matching. That was the only downside, but apart from that, it was easy to follow. She thought of all the basics, and then she also has a math folder and an English folder that are separate for when your kids are ready for more of a challenge. So I definitely recommend that, especially if you're beginning and you don't know where to begin. That one's always a good one. There are alternatives as well on Etsy, on Amazon, online. There's different websites, but I particularly use that one, so I really recommend it. The last one I would recommend is the Gentle and Classical Preschool curriculum, and this one is more faith-based. So I really love this curriculum because, like the Playing Preschool curriculum, it lays everything out for you. You focus on a letter a week or every 2 weeks, or whichever pace you want to go at. But it also includes a lot of like Charlotte Mason, like virtues, attainables, discipline, Bible verses, It has character, and it also includes catechism and obviously manners, hygiene. So it's quite wholesome, and that includes like English and reading, but it also includes like daily things like manners and hygiene and things about their character. So that's quite nice, and it comes with printables, again, printing and laminating, which you can put on the wall and you can focus on it for the week. So I really like it, and it also includes like a morning binder, which you can do daily with your children and focus on a letter a week, focus on a number a week, focus on a color a week. And it just encourages, again, that repetition and that learning. And I feel like everything in total would take about 10 to 15 minutes a day. So you could spread some things out throughout the day. But it does encourage that repetition and that memory work and those like Charlotte Mason style virtues, whilst also encouraging almost like classical style memorization, which kids at that age are really good at. So I like this curriculum because it gives you a little bit of both. If you're a Christian and you like the things of virtue, the catechism, the Bible verses, it's excellent to just kind of weave that in, whereas with the other two you would have to do that separately. So I really liked those. I will put the disclaimer that I'm currently not using any of those three anymore. My twins are 3 years old and we are trying something new, which I will get into in another video. But I love all three of those. I think they've helped me in different seasons, especially with my eldest as well. He's kind of tried all of them. He's been my guinea pig. And obviously, as I've had 2 extra children, my needs have kind of changed. But I love those 3 on their own. I think they're really good. So I hope any of those 3 are helpful. If you have any questions, please put them below and I will answer them. If you want maybe a more detailed flip through of any of them, I can do another video on that as well. But hopefully that you found that helpful, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.